When we experience stress and a sense of anxiety about something, our heartbeat increases by 40 to 50 beats per minute. So that is the equivalent of 2 litres of Red Bull. So can you pour the 2 litres of Red Bull in? So this is just 1 litre, but when you experience stress, it's the equivalent of drinking 2 litres of Red Bull or 12 cups of coffee. And then who's heard of cortisol, the stress hormone? Yeah, so this is the hormone that sets all this off. So when we experience stress, cortisol is pumped through our body, it sends our heart racing, but it also pumps a load of sugar into our system. So just dump the bag of sugar in, please, Sam. So all this sugar is then flooding in our system. Thank you. And then when we feel stressed, we start to perspire and sweat. So has anyone had to give a presentation and got a bit of like sweaty armpits or felt a bit clammy or, yeah. So this is a result of stress, and we also want to drink more, but stress makes us reach for sugary things. So we're much more likely to go for a sugary drink. So if you tip the 2 litres of roller cola in, please, Sam, and just watch for the splashback. Now, cortisol also thickens our blood, and I'll tell you why that happens in a minute. So it also makes our blood slower to run around our body. So I'm going to put a bit of jelly in to demonstrate the thickening of the blood. Now, because our blood has got thick, the doctor may prescribe you something. Does anybody know what common painkiller will thin our blood? Aspirin, perfect. Now, when we're stressed, we crave sugar. Has anyone had that when they're feeling stressed and they crave like sugar or junk food? So we'll shove a few biscuits like that in. And then when we're stressed, our digestive system shuts down, so we don't process food. So, has anyone heard of IBS? Yeah, so that can be a result of stress. So we just have like a ginsters just in our system. So basically, this is what happens to our body when we experience a high state of stress. Now, some people go through life experiencing this on a daily basis. Some people it would take a lot. That is being pumped through their body on a daily basis.